Yo, my name is Teray. I make music, and let me take y'all through my song making process. I've been making music as a hobby for a long time now, and I'm completely self-taught. I pretty much do everything myself, except for making a beat. Sometimes I make the beat myself. Sometimes I just, get a beat off the internet. Today, I'm gonna show you a song that I made. It's a more trap R&B type song, and I don't really usually make too many songs just on the R&B type vibe. But that's what I was feeling when I made the song, and I feel like it'll be cool to show. So let's get into it. So first things first, we gotta find a beat. I mean, you can make your own beat, but we're not gonna be doing that. I've actually made my own beats in the past. I won't call myself like a legit like producer or beat maker because I don't have as much knowledge or skill in that aspect of song making as I would like. But I have made a few of my own beats. Here's some of those right now. So let's go ahead and hop on the interwebs and find a beat. Hop into YouTube where every rapper gets their beats these days. Let's see what they're talking about over here. And today I'm feeling like a more vibey, like soulful type beat, probably a little R&B-ish. I don't typically go for the more R&B vibe, but that's what I'm feeling like today. So let's go ahead and see if we can find something. What should I search for? I know. Trap soul type beat. Genius. Let's listen to some of these, see if we can catch a vibe. So typically the purpose for this is I just go through a bunch of beats, see if anything hits me. See if like a melody hits me, or like a song idea or a flow hits me. Sometimes all three hits me at once. And I typically just, hum it or mumble it, see if I can catch a vibe with it, essentially. Let's try this first one here, see what this one's about. Let's take a look. Okay. Yeah. In the bottom, yeah. I'm not feeling this one. Nah, I'm not really feeling this one. Let's try another one. Let's see this one. Okay. It's a nice beat. I'm still not really feeling anything on this one. Let's go to the next one. Pillow.
This is the Premiere Pro version of the most popular transitions for today.
Oh. Okay. You don't understand me. I don't understand you. Okay, I think I feel this one. Okay, I think I might be feeling this one. I'm gonna rewind it. I think I feel something with this one. Let's go. Baby, that's what love. You don't understand me. I don't understand you. We could have been a family. Why would it do some mad too? You don't understand me. I don't understand you. We could have been a family. I would have wanted to die you. Why would it been to me? Oh, what I could have done to me? No. Alright, I think I got a little song idea, a little melody for this now. That's essentially how I usually make songs. I listen to a beat and just mumble or hum something and then put lyrics to it later. I know Kanye West does a lot of his songs like that. It's just something that's, just feels the most natural to me sometimes. So let's go ahead and hop in our DAW FL Studio, see what we can make out of this. Now, before we actually pull up FL Studio, we gotta download the beat. We gotta, be able to use the actual music file in our DAW. You can go ahead and go to the description, click on the dude's link, buy the license for the beat. Since this is a free beat here, I'm not gonna buy the license because I don't make any money off any of my music. My pockets are on the opposite of swole, so can't be doing that. Go ahead and go to the dude's link and either, download it for free, or you can, do other means. I'm not about to say anything, YouTube to MP3 player. Then you can go ahead and hop into it in your DAW. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, before you actually import your beat into FL Studio, a good thing to do is to see if you can find a BPM for it. And usually, if you go to the description of the beat and click on their link, when they're selling it, they'll sometimes have the BPM in the description for the song. So go ahead and go to your project file and adjust that BPM to match it to 115. So now you just drag and drop your beat into FL Studio. After you have your beat in FL Studio and you've synced it up with the BPM, what I do next, because I use autotune for my vocals, obviously, but I don't know shit about music theory. I don't know what scales or what, nothing like that. So what I actually do is I take the beat and I put it in Keyfinder. Keyfinder is a little program made by this dude, and which pretty much finds the key for a song. It's pretty accurate. It's worked like every time that I've used it. It's a pretty good tool to use. Just, go into Google, type in Keyfinder music download, bring that shit into Windows, pick the Windows option, and I just drag and drop the beat into Keyfinder, and it pops up with the key. And right now it's gonna show G flat minor. I'm gonna pull up a chart to show what the different letters mean, because I'm not about to go into that. But that's G flat minor. And with the picture in FL Studio, it's not gonna have every single notation for a key or scale or interval. So I have to find what is the same as G flat minor. I have to find what's called the enharmonic equivalent. A definition of an enharmonic is, in modern music notation and tuning, an enharmonic equivalent is a note, interval, or key signature that is equivalent to some other note, interval, or key signature, but is spelled or named differently. So it sounds the same, but the notation is different. That's essentially what it is. So just Google G flat minor, click on a link to find the enharmonic equivalent, which is F sharp minor. I'll go ahead and open up FL Studio. I pull up picture. Change the frequency range to 80 because my voice is a little bit lower than just the mid. It's already on minor, and I pick, in terms of the key, F sharp. So now it's on F sharp minor. See it right there. Boom. And you're good to go for actually recording your vocals and making yourself sound decent. So now with your beat imported into FL Studio, now you can work more on developing the lyrics. At least this is what I do. I have already my hums and my mumbles, and now I just formulate that into a song, into some lyrics. And in this one, I can already tell this is a more sad type of song. I can already tell it's gonna be like a breakup song. Just channel your emotions, especially since this is an R&B type song. Don't be afraid to just feel that shit. Just channel those emotions. If you've been through a recent breakup or falling out with somebody or whatever, just channel those feelings and don't be afraid to put it down on wax, put it down on record. But for me in this song, it's gonna be based on more real life type stuff because I did recently go through a breakup. So I'm just gonna be feeling that, putting down on the song and see what I can do. So let's try to make some lyrics with the mumbles that I had. You don't understand me, I don't understand you. We could have been a family, we could have made it far too. Don't long for the past out here. Well, you won't be the last out here. No, okay. So I'm already feeling some stuff. I'm gonna flesh out more lyrics while listening to the beat, record that down, and then I'm gonna show y'all what the final project looks like with all the vocals recorded. And then I'm gonna take y'all through some of the effects and setup that I have to make it actually sound good. Alright. So now I got the full file pulled up here. I got all my vocals recorded. I typically layer my vocals. So I have my main vocal recorded and a bunch of, either background or accent vocals to, help it sound more full, help it sound more cinematic and dynamic. And this is how it looks like. It's not too organized, but it's workable with what I have right here. Let me go ahead and take y'all through what I got as the actual setup with the effects and whatnot. Let me get that pulled up for you. Now, before I show you guys this, keep in mind, I am not an engineer. I am not a mixer. I am not a masterer. This is just self-taught nonsense. It may look disgusting to the people who actually know what they're doing, but just cut me a little slack. I know it might look like a crime against humanity what I'm about to show you, but cut me a little bit of slack.
This is where I EQ the beat a little bit to make it sound better for my voice. Because since you're just taking a stock beat, it's not really EQ for your voice. So when you get a beat off, wherever you get it off, make sure you EQ it. And my most clear part of my voice is right here. So I brought that down a little bit. The higher end, I brought that up a little bit because I wanted that to be a little sparkly. This was probably gonna look a little ugly. But this is what I got for the main vocals. I have my pitcher right here, and then I have my paramedic EQ. So pretty much I take a little bit off the low end because I don't want that low tone resonance, like room sound or whatever in the mix. And I also take a dip in the muddy section for my voice to help sound a little less muddy. Then I put a compressor on there, put a de-esser on there to take off some of that sibilance, and then I bring up the mid-high tones. I bring that up a little bit to make my vocals sound, come out a little more. And then I add a little bit of a sound gooderizer, add a fruity chorus to make my voice sound more full, add a fruity convolva to bring out that reverb. Make sure you don't do too much, because that's one thing that I learned. Look at my mix. That shit is all the way down there. You don't need too much reverb, unless you're going for a Travis Scott effect, but you also have to know how to mix that to make it sound good. Then I put in a fruity delay to give my vocals a little more bounce. Then I have my two other setups here. So I have a deep voice, filter auto-tune. It's like a background vocal that I sing along with my main vocal. Then I have this like high pitch, which is like an accent vocal that you can hear sometimes. If you're really paying attention to the song, you'll be able to hear it. And that is my setup. Probably not the best or most efficient way to set it up. I'm still learning. But with all of that, this is how the final product sounds.
Baby, that was love. You don't understand me. I don't understand you. We could have been a family. We could have made it far too. You don't understand me. I don't understand you. We could have been a family. I had a lot to tell you. Don't want for the best out here. Well, you won't be the last out here. No, I won't be the mask I will show. And I won't be the one out here. Oh, and now when I'm lying, even with a slide, grit my teeth and I'll go. I know it's mine. Life's about to be about me. About to be about me. About to be about me. Whoa, nigga. Soon as I step off here, go figure. I wanna shed no tears, no more nightmares.
I like how that sounds. So good.
Don't wanna feel no hurt.
Yeah.
Don't wanna feel it no more.
That's it. Alright, and that's it. That's how it sounds. It sounds pretty good, right? Like I really like how the finished product came out. It sounds really wide. I think it sounds pretty heartfelt, pretty emotional. I'm gonna have the full song link in the description, so you can go take a listen to the full song. And that's just a little bit of my process when it comes to making music. Just a little taste, a little teaser, a little taste. But I really appreciate you guys, sticking with me, listening to that whole thing. If you like how it sounds, go ahead and comment. Tell me Tell me if you liked it. Tell me if you disliked it. Tell me, what you would have done differently. Tell me how you would approach the beat yourself. I'll be down there too. If I see any interesting comments, I'll reply to that too. Yeah, that's a little bit of my song making process right there. This is a new channel, so make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification button, all that YouTube stuff. And I'm about to go work on the next video. See y'all later, man. Peace.